Hello and welcome back to Daily News Analysis by Abid Siksha. Today is 12th of June 2023. And this is the list of news that but today we'll begin with the important day, that is the World Day Against Child Labor. Now it is observed every year on June 12th. It is intended to serve as a catalyst for the worldwide movement against child labor, and it emphasizes the link between social justice and child labor. And the slogan for this year is, or the motto you could say, or the theme is social justice for all and child labor. This is the theme. We'll do something different. We'll start with the sports news first today. So first of all, French Open. Novak Djokovic wins his 23rd Grand Slam title by defeating Casper Ruud in the French Open final. And it's a record 23rd. He has overpassed Rafael Nadal also in terms of Grand Slam title. And he won the French titles earlier in 2016 and 2021, making him the only man with at least 3 from each major event. Okay, major event meaning the Grand Slam titles. So in each of the Grand Slam titles, he has 3 minimum. His first was the 2008 Australian Open. So far he has 10 of Australian Open, 7 at Wimbledon, 3 at US Open, and 3 at French Open. On the other side, Shreeshankar, who was the Commonwealth silver medalist in long jump, he makes another history by winning bronze in Diamond League, which was happening in Paris. Now, Diamond League athletics is a very premier form of athletics competition, and last time also our javelin thrower Neeraj Chopra also has won in the Diamond League. So again, Shreeshankar, he becomes the 3rd Indian athlete and first long jumper to win a medal in the global series. Then our junior hockey team, women's hockey team, has beat Korea 2-1 to lift the first Women Juniors Asia Cup in hockey, and this was happening in Kakamigahara in Japan. And this win has led the Indian team to secure a spot in FIH Women Juniors World Cup 2023 in Chile. That will happen in the later part of the year. All right. Then cyclonic storm Biparjoy is likely to hit Gujarat on June 15th. So you could see the origin here, and it's moving towards Gujarat. Okay, so this we have talked about the naming of cyclonic storms, right, in the previous DNCs as well. But just to give you a little gist, the names are given by certain countries that are in this region, this Indian Ocean region. They have named certain cyclones according to their quota. So Biparjoy is named by Bangladesh. Okay, the cyclonic name has been given by Bangladesh. It means disaster in Bengali. Okay, so Biparjoy is coming towards the western coast of India, and so Biparjoy is expected to hit the western coast of India, and the different state governments from the western coast have been deploying teams for preparedness. Okay. Center launches Sagar Samriddhi, which is an online dredging system for real-time project monitoring at ports. Right. So what is this Sagar Samriddhi? It's a dredging monitoring system. Okay. And this system, as far as our Minister of Ports, Sarbananda Sonowal, said that the new system will accelerate the waste to wealth initiative. Now, Sagar Samriddhi project is a key infrastructure initiative that will focus on enhancing port connectivity. So, port connectivity point, and it will promote coastal economic development. Second point. Then this program also looks to transform India's maritime sector and leverage our extensive coastline to drive economic growth, because the philosophy is port connectivity and coastal economic development. Now, under the Sagar Samriddhi project, the center is looking forward to develop a string of coastal economic zones. If you look at the map of India here, so they're planning to build a string of economic zones here, coastal economic zones, CEZs. Okay. To have a seamless movement of goods and trade. Now we have this WHO report that had done a research on the Har Ghar Jal program. Now they have reported that if our government can safely manage drinking water for all households, that could avert nearly 4 lakhs deaths caused by diarrheal disease and prevent 14 million disability adjusted life years related to these diarrheal diseases. So clean water is a very important aspect in our life, and India is not very favorable for having good, clean, safe water, right? So but then government is doing their part by introducing a lot of projects and schemes to provide safe drinking water for people. One of them is this Har Ghar Jal program. It was implemented by Jal Jeevan Mission under the Ministry of Jal Shakti, and it was announced on August 15, 2019. So this program aims to provide every rural household with affordable and regular access to an adequate supply of drinking water through taps. Now this project aligns with the Sustainable Development Goal 6.1 of UN. And the report by WHO is that this project, Har Ghar Jal program, can actually avert 4 lakh deaths if that is, fully utilized or fully used. So that was the report. So as in a brief, if you have to go, the report reveals that in 2019 or 2018, 36% of India's total population, including 44% of rural population, lacked access to improved drinking water sources. So you can imagine how many people are not getting clean water to drink. Right, so we can go through this report. And finally, first National Training Conclave that was inaugurated by our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and it is the first ever training conclave at the Pragati Maidan Center of Exhibition and Convention Center. Right now, representatives from civil services and training institutes from across the country participated in the conclave. So more than 1,500 representatives have come from central training institutes, state administrative training institutes, then regional and zonal training institutes also have participated. Now this is to train the civil servants from both center and states to have that diverse exchange of ideas alongside with the private sector experts and generate actionable solutions to improve their strategies for capacity building. So this is mostly have to do with the capacity building of the civil servants plus experts from the private sector. Okay. So with this, we'd like to come to the end of today's news analysis. Do join our Telegram channel for all the updates on various courses that we are providing. Plus, our crash course for civil services are going on our YouTube channel. That is for beginners level who would like to have that know-how how to study or prepare various subjects. And finally, we have our study circle that happens early in the morning from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for serious candidates. Those who are working also, they can visit our institute and have that one-on-one interaction with our mentors and faculties to get tips and tricks on cracking the competitive exams, right? So thank you for joining this session. We'll see you soon.